And we're back for another episode. In this episode we're going to be leveling Gathering from level 56 to 57. So it is passing really quickly, I've got to say. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So one thing I've done, you'll notice immediately, is I've upgraded my gear, guys. So I crafted this level 55 set, which includes the Dalmel skin bush hat, the Dalmel skin vest, the Dalmel skin gloves, the Rami trousers of Gathering, and the Dalmel skin fringe boots, as well as the level 55 main hand, which is a titanium hatchet, and the titanium scythe. Now, some of you guys might wonder, like, you know, you're so close to 57, why not just make the level 57 main hand tool? And let me show you why. Because, you see, the mats for the titanium hatchet are almost the same for the miner and for the fishing rod, are fairly simple at level 55. So you see, these are not so bad. But when you look at the level 57 item for Botanist, for example, these mat requirements are so much higher. This is a lot more expensive, a lot more work for very, very little gain. Like, you'll get my +2, and that's it. So for now, this is not worth getting. The level 57, I'll just stick to this until level 60. This stuff will do. And you can see with food, well, let me take the food off actually. So without food, I've got 553 Gathering, 539 Perception, and more than 600 GP, which is ideal. So what I'm now doing is I'm still doing every single day, as we have been so far, the Grand Company turn-ins. So I need to get, for example, today I need to get cone flour, I should say. So a good way to check, in case you've never actually gone after an item before, just open up your Gathering log by pressing B on your keyboard, or go to logs in the menu and click Gathering log. And then, because we are way above and easily able to get, well, like we're into the 56-60 region, we can see everything that is available to us. So what you do, I'm looking for cone flour, and then you can see here it says Dravanian Forelands, Avalonian Fallen. What you can do, you can click on it and it loads up the map immediately. So initially it loads up the map just to say this corner of the map. It doesn't say it's right here or anything, but it just says this is the area you want to look at, which therefore means you know where the closest teleport is. So anyway, let's use the food again, this Trapper's Quiche, just for the sake of it, because this is a level 60 patch, so we need to increase as much as we can. So you can see on the level 60 patch, with 567 Gathering, we have 95% chance to succeed. So I'm simply going to do Field Mastery 1, which is only 50 GP. I'm going to use Left Turn to increase my high quality chance by 10%. I try to be conservative with my GP so that I can use the same on more than one node. And then that's it. I just need to do this until I have 10 of the cones. Okay, 4 to go. You can see I've already got 6. Because basically, if you try and buy these from the market board, if assuming there is any, they're going to be, at this point, outrageously priced, because there isn't too many people farming this sort of random stuff right now. So again, we do Field Mastery to get to 100. 100 is always ideal. Leaf Turn, 27%, so let's do this. And then it's just a case of keep gathering them until you get the 10 high qualities. Okay, 3 to go. Cool. And then, so you're like, okay, where do I go? Then you just click Arbuckle, and it marks directly on your map next place to go. I would recommend at this point, if you have already progressed through the story or whatever, that you unlock flying in the Dravanian Forelands just to get around quicker. The only reason I haven't yet is because I'm intending to make a video guide for it. That is literally the only reason, otherwise I would have done it already. So obviously I'm going to be very careful. You can stealth next to big mobs and they won't be able to see you. Even if they attack someone else and there's AoE on the ground around you, while you're stealthed, you'll take no damage. Okay, so same. So we see we're still doing the same. abilities. It doesn't cost that much GP at all because we are very overgeared. And that's the ideal, obviously, for gathering, is to be overgeared. And it really wasn't that hard to make all this gear as level 54 to 55 crafter. I've already explained the rotations in the crafting series. So anyway, let's keep going. We only need 2 left. So once we get the 2, we can go back to Gridania and see how much they're worth in terms of experience. Okay, one more. And remember as well that to do like all the class quests at level 53, 56 and 58, and then obviously at level 60. And I haven't been showing the class quests for crafting and gathering. There's no point. I'll just do them at level 60, as I said in a previous video, and just do a recap of what the story is for each class, because I don't want to spam my channel with videos. It's like there's no point. So let's see. Cool, we literally just need 1 more. So again, I'm happy that I don't have to spend that much GP on each one, because I'm almost at 100% anyway. There you go, 10. Now, this is something that might be useful to you. For the people who are still doing collectibles, there is a macro which I will paste in the description. And it wasn't written by me, so credit to the person who wrote it. But what it basically has is it has a listing of pretty much all of the collectible nodes for each class for mining and botany. So let's click on the botany one, for example. And what it does, the macro, is it echoes all of the locations and the times. So you see here, botany nodes. So it says all the times, all the locations. So I will paste this macro into the description of the video, as well as a thank you to the person who wrote it. Anyway, let's go back to Gridania, back to the Twin Adder FC. Okay, and also as well, people have been asking me, like, what is a good rotation for collectibles, you know, the higher level collectibles. So let's see. Things like, so we can get, for example, cloud bananas. I haven't actually got to that point yet because I haven't really explored the new zones to get to that point. When I get to that point, when I want to think about higher level collectibles to get, for example, scripts, and I'll make it as a separate video. Okay, so anyway, we're back at the Grand Company to turn in the cone flowers. Undertake supply, yes, provisioning. So look at that. Initially 622,000. This is high in demand for today, and because we have high quality, it means it will double. So let's make sure you turn in the high quality ones. Hand over, yes. So look at that, which is just crazy. 1.24 million experience from just 10 cones that took me about 5-10 minutes to gather. So, and we just got the ability. Was it ability or was it a trait? Single mind. Let's see. Okay, single mind. Let's see. Execute an appraisal without using a gathering attempt, which is, let's see, it costs 200 GP. So I'm going to put that there. So that's basically it, guys. This is it's kind of silly for me to say this is what I'm going to do from 56 to 57 when, like, the only class left that is below 57 is actually Fisher. But whatever, you know, that's basically it. So now, if you have been leveling up crafting alongside my crafting series as well, now is a good time to upgrade the gear, basically. And the level 55 set, I've got to say, looks really awesome. I was surprised for, in theory, what is a, let's say, low level set, how great it looks. And we won't need to upgrade it until level 60. In terms of accessories, there isn't really any good accessories for me to upgrade, which is worth upgrading too, given I've already got max melded accessories. So yeah, so that's basically it. I'll just leave it at that for now. We will just continue at 57 to 58 and see what happens. Keep doing the collectibles. If you can't get any higher ones, then just keep doing the level 50s. The amount of EXP you get as gatherers is very, very fast. That's why these classes have shot so much further ahead than my crafters. So anyway guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me and goodbye from Mithrie.